Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this matchup in the Axis Football League. For everyone here at the Axis Sports Network, this is Dave Stevens, and I'm joined by analyst Mike Steele.
Dave, we see both teams right now getting those cleats laced a bit tighter, checking that helmet one last time. Makes me want to run back down for one more go at it. This one's going to be great.
Absolutely, Mike. I don't think anyone would be surprised by that. Let's see how things develop today. The away team starts the drive from the 28. He shakes off the tackler. Second down. Burke handing it off. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Excellent footwork on that run to pick up the first down.
He hands it to number 41. That will bring up second down. Lining up on second down. Looking to pass. And it's picked off by number 30. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
You can always tell when a player makes a mistake. He's walking off the field as far from the head coach as possible.
Steps into the pocket. And he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 13. That will bring up second down. He hands it to number 42. That brings up third down. Fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
Rice punts it away. The away team starts the drive from the 22. That brings up second down. Second down. He drops back to pass. The away team will fake the handoff and look to pass. He safely steps out of bounds up at the 29-yard line. Third play of the drive for the away team. Go! Burke handing it off. Finally brought down. That will move the chains.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
Play action pass. The QB will be sacked in the back at the 36-yard line. That gets us to second down. Pitches it out to number 42. That brings up third down. Let's see what the call is on third down. Steps into the pocket. Play action pass. He can't make the catch. The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone. Touchback. Steps into the pocket. Throws one. Incomplete. Second down for the home team. The pitch is taken by number 42. Third down. Mora tosses one out. Tackled near the line. First down. Drops back into the pocket. He flings a pass across the first down line. That gets us to second down. Mora looking to pass. Sets his feet and throws past the first down marker. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
The safeties down there are licking their chops, Dave. They can't wait to lay into him the next time he comes across the middle.
That gets us to second down. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. Both teams still sitting at 0. He drops back to pass. Throws a pass deep along the sideline. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
We talk to other coaches in the league, Dave, and they tell us this guy's a real threat. He just showed us why.
There's the kick. And it's good. The home team takes the initial lead, 7-0.
If you look at statistics, teams that score first are much more likely to win the game. We'll see if that happens today.
The kick's away. The return man takes the kick, and he's brought down after a return of 6.
The away team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
The away team begins the drive from the 22-yard line. coming out in the gun. And he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 9. Third down. Burke steps back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
Go! Woods punts it away. The kick is caught at the 36-yard line. And he's brought down after a return of 16.
If the offense can get another score on this drive here, it will really put the pressure on.
Moore makes the handoff. Good enough for a first down. The pass is caught by number 11. Second down and short. He drops back, tosses a pass down the middle of the field. First down. Go! Steps into the pocket. Finds a target out to the sideline. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. The home team with a single back in the backfield. He tosses it to the runner. And he's tackled by number 40. Morris steps back into the pocket. And it's off. It's up. And he will miss it. Wide. No good.
The away team has to feel good about where they are. They're down by a single score and are in control of what happens next.
Ballard takes the carry. That gets us to second down. Ballard on the carry. That will move the chains.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
He tosses it to the runner. He breaks the tackle. Finally brought down.
That's a well-executed run to move the chains.
Makes the handoff to number 41. Second down. That gets us to third down. Third and short. He throws one near the sideline. Incomplete pass.
Third and longs are one of the hardest down and distances to convert. The defense did a great job holding them up there.
The kick is up. And it's good. The away team recovered some ground with that score. 7-3.
The home team needs a score on this drive, or they'll risk blowing their lead and letting them come back.
Number 12 kicks it away. The kick is caught at the 9-yard line.
The home team can make this a two-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Go! He hands it to number 42. Second down. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He makes the throw high down the right side of the field. First down. Second down. Mora steps back into the pocket. Complete to number 40. That will move the chains.
These catches in traffic are so hard to complete because as a receiver, you know you're going to get popped hard.
Mora back to pass. Dixon catches it. He's taken down up at the 14-yard line. That will move the chains.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
Drops back into the pocket. Incomplete. Mora dropping back. Incomplete. Mora lining up under center. Mora steps back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. The home team is going to try for what looks like an easy 3 points. The kick is up. It's good. They convert from 30 yards out. The home team adds to their score. 10-3.
The home team tacks on to their lead. We'll see if their opponent can swing things back around on this next drive.
The kick's away. The kick is caught at the 13. Makes the return up to the 22.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
drops back into the pocket. He can't make the catch. Second down. Quarterback to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He makes the pitch. Tackled near the line by Gibson. That brings up fourth down. The away team is set to kick this one away. Woods punts it away. Taken at the 29. Tackled after a return of, and that brings us to the end of the second quarter. The home team with the lead so far, 10-3. Here comes the kicking team. Number 12 kicks this one away. Gibson catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 20. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Emma Adams. Emma, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Dave. I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. He said he's happy with the way his team is working out there. He mentioned that if the first half was any indication of how the second half will play out, we may end up with a kicker as the MVP. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the insight, Emma. Quarterback to pass. Perry makes the catch. That will move the chains. Coming out in a 3-receiver set. Heaves a pass. The wide receiver catches it. Touchdown!
Deep strikes for scores is so disheartening to a defense.
The home team is set to kick the extra point. It's up. And it's good. The home team extends their lead 17-3.
You see the defense almost motion to clear some room on the bench. These guys are getting winded.
The kicker kicks it. Number 40 catches the kickoff, makes the return up to the 22.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Go! Ballard on the run. That brings up second down. Second down. Go! He makes the handoff. Third down. Third down and short. He dodges away. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
A successful rushing attack makes the defense pull that eighth man into the box, which then opens up the passing game.
Burke dropping back, play action fake, sets his feet and throws to the middle, deep downfield, incomplete pass. Lining up on second down. Sets his feet, and it's picked off by the defense. And he's brought down.
I'm sure the coaches had talked to him about this one with him all week. Just a bad read exploited by the secondary. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
Makes the toss to number 42. He drops back to pass. He sets up and throws across the first down line. He can't bring it in. Third and short. Brought down almost immediately. That'll bring up fourth down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on third down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Go! Burke pitching it out. Shakes off the defender. Second down. Second down. Go! That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
That was a great run there to pick up the first down.
Third play of the drive. Burke gives it away. Stopped before he could break loose by number 37. Second down. Lining up on second down. The pitch is taken by number 41. Third down. Lining up with two tight ends. There's a penalty marker on the field. The home team will accept the penalty.
There really is no excuse for false starts because you know the snap count.
The away team comes out with two tight ends. Throws a pass, and it's off. The punt's away. Number 85 catches the punt.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
Perry on the run. The runner dodges away. Finally stopped up at the 49-yard line. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
Murray with the toss. That gets us to second down. Murray will operate from the gun. He makes the throw. That gets us to third down. Perry on the carry. There's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The away team will turn down the penalty. That brings up fourth down.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Rice punts it away. And the punt sails into the end zone. Touchback.
The away team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum and eat away at that lead they're facing.
Makes the toss to number 42. First down.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
First and 10. The third quarter comes to a close. The home team up so far, 17-3. With the handoff. Stopped before he could break loose. Second down. He hands it off. The away team will operate from the gun. He sets up and throws deep over the top of the middle of the field. And that's enough for a first down. Hike! He makes the throw up beyond the first down. That gets us to second down. Second down. He tosses it to number 42, shaking off the tackler. Eventually dragged down.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on this defense.
He makes the pitch. Stopped by Scott. That gets us to second down. Pitches it out to number 42. Tackled near the line, up near the 16-yard line. That will bring up third down. Third down. Tosses the ball to the middle of the field, and it's off.
The QB took a deep shot there for the first down, but the defense had it covered the whole way.
The away team comes out in field goal formation. There's the kick. And he makes it from 33 yards out. The away team eats away at the lead a bit. 17-6.
Their faces aren't as long with that score, Dave, but it's still not been the way they drew this up.
Number 12 kicks it off. Gibson catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 30.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense. Something to spark a comeback.
Play action pass. And he misses his mark. The home team lining up with 3 receivers. The QB tucks it in and runs. That brings up a crucial third down. Brought down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Go! Rice on the punt. Fielded at the 23. Tackled after a return of 9.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Burke drops back. Ballard on the reception. And he's tackled by Gibson. That brings up second down. Second down for the away team. Eventually dragged down. That'll be enough for the first down. Two wide receivers for the offense. He drops back to pass. Throws past the first down marker. That brings up second down. He can't bring it in. Let's see what the call is on third down. Go! He drops back, throws a pass deep down the sideline. Incomplete.
The QB took a deep shot there for the first down, but the defense had it covered the whole way.
Throws it out to the sideline. A penalty flag on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The away team accepts the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
A fresh set of downs for the offense. Number 85 makes the reception. That brings up second down. 8 play of the drive for the offense. Ballard makes the catch. Third down. Third and short. Tosses a pass. A flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team accepts the penalty.
When the ball is in the air, you can't have that kind of contact.
First down and goal. Penalty marker on the field. The home team accepts the penalty.
There really is no excuse for false starts because you know the snap count.
Coming out in the gun. Steps into the pocket, sets his feet, and he makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
When close to the end zone like that, the quarterback has to be precise with his passes and has to make smart decisions. Nice, accurate throw there for 6.
Go! He hands it to number 42 across the goal line for the 2-point conversion.
Great execution by several key players to get that touchdown.
The away team eats away at the lead a bit. 17-14.
We've got a close one here, Dave. We'll see if they can continue to eat away at that lead.
Gibson takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 18.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
The home team will begin the drive from the 25. Pitching it off to number 42. The away team calls the first timeout. That brings up second down. Lining up on second down. There is a flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team accepts the penalty.
Dave, it really does happen on every play. And being honest, who am I to judge a lineman protecting his quarterback?
He steps back to pass. Makes the throw past the first down. Brought down. The away team takes their third timeout. That will move the chains. Fourth play of the drive. Morris looking to pass. He throws one to the middle of the field. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. The away team will take their third and final timeout here. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Second down for the offense. Third down. Mike, you know what time it is. We're all anxious to hear who you've got as the stud of the game. Who is it?
Number 85 for the home team. Really went after everything today. He had some great stats and is going to be named my stud of the game. We all know he's a special player, and it's fitting that he's named the stud today.